As we get older, especially after the age of 60, the body changes in ways many people never fully notice until those changes start affecting daily life. One of the most significant shifts happens in how efficiently the body repairs itself. During the day, you're moving, thinking, digesting, standing, walking, and using energy constantly, which means your body isn't focused on rebuilding. But once you fall asleep, everything changes. Your muscles finally get a break, your nervous system settles down, your hormones shift into recovery mode, and your cells begin repairing the wear and tear from the day. This is exactly why nighttime becomes the most valuable window for supporting leg strength. The legs carry your weight all day long, and over time the muscles weaken, the nerves slow down, and the bones lose density. When the body is trying to repair overnight, it's looking for nutrients to help do that work. If those nutrients aren't available, the repair process becomes incomplete, and over time that leads to weakness, stiffness, or slower recovery. Giving your body certain vitamins at bedtime aligns perfectly with its natural repair cycle. Some nutrients are absorbed better when the digestive system is relaxed, and others support the hormone balance that happens during sleep. Muscle tissue breaks down slightly whenever you move, even during normal daily activities like walking or climbing stairs, and sleep is when this tissue gets rebuilt. When you provide your body with the right nutrients before bed, you're essentially supplying the raw materials the repair crew needs to restore strength. This matters even more after 60, when nutrient absorption slows down. Muscles naturally decline through sarcopenia, and nerves require more support to function properly. Without enough nutrients available while you sleep, your legs may not recover fully from daily strain, which can gradually lead to weaker steps, compromised balance, and slower mobility over time. Another important part of this is circadian rhythm. The body follows a 24-hour cycle that regulates energy levels, digestion, temperature, and healing. Certain vitamins work harmoniously with these natural rhythms, allowing your body to use them more effectively during the night. This means that the timing of when you take these nutrients becomes almost as important as the nutrients themselves. When taken at bedtime, they help reduce nighttime muscle tension, support nerve regeneration, encourage deeper sleep, and allow your tissues to receive steady nutrients during the hours when repair is most active. It's also worth noting that many people over 60 unknowingly run low on vital nutrients due to changes in digestion, medication interactions, reduced appetite, or simply not absorbing vitamins the way they used to. Taking supportive nutrients at night helps fill in these gaps right when the body needs them most. Over time, this consistent nightly support can help improve the way your legs feel in the morning, making them steadier, more energized, and better prepared to carry you through the day without that sense of heaviness or weakness that gradually creeps in with age. Magnesium plays a major role in how your muscles function, especially after the age of 60, when the body becomes more prone to tightness, cramping, and slower recovery. Many people don't realize that magnesium is involved in hundreds of processes in the body, including how muscles contract and relax. When magnesium levels drop, the muscles in your legs can tighten up, misfire, or become more sensitive, leading to those nighttime cramps that suddenly wake you up, or the uncomfortable twitching that makes it hard to fall asleep. This happens because magnesium works as a natural muscle relaxer, helping the muscle fibers release tension and reset themselves after a long day of use. If your legs often feel stiff or achy at night, low magnesium could be playing a bigger role than you think. Another reason magnesium is so important for leg strength is the way it supports nerve function. The nerves send signals to your muscles telling them when to move, when to relax, and how forcefully to contract. When magnesium is low, these signals can become irregular, leading to sensations like tingling, restlessness, or shakiness in the legs. Over time, this can affect balance and stability, especially when you first get out of bed in the morning. Taking magnesium at night helps regulate these nerve signals so your muscles respond more smoothly and consistently, which can make your legs feel stronger and more stable throughout the day. What makes magnesium particularly effective at bedtime is that it also helps calm the body and prepare it for deep, restorative sleep. When you sleep deeply, your body releases growth hormones that help repair tissues, including the muscles in your legs. Magnesium supports this process by relaxing the nervous system and helping the brain slow down its activity. If you've ever felt wired at night, unable to fully relax your muscles or mind, magnesium can help ease that transition into deeper sleep. And the deeper your sleep, the more thoroughly your muscles get repaired, which directly influences how strong and steady your legs feel the next morning. As people age, magnesium levels tend to drop because the body becomes less efficient at absorbing nutrients from food, and many common medications can interfere with magnesium absorption. That means even if you eat a healthy diet, you might not be getting enough magnesium for your muscles to function at their best. This is why so many older adults find that magnesium supplementation, especially magnesium glycinate, which is gentle and easy to absorb, makes a significant difference in how their legs feel at night. It helps reduce cramping, calm muscle tension, and prevent that uncomfortable tightening that often appears just as you're trying to fall asleep. Taking magnesium at bedtime aligns perfectly with your body's natural rhythm, giving your muscles the support they need right when they're about to enter their repair phase. It becomes a simple nightly habit that helps your legs recover more efficiently, feel less tense, and maintain better strength as you move through your day. Vitamin D becomes increasingly important as you get older, especially when it comes to maintaining strong legs, steady balance, and confident movement throughout the day. Many people think of vitamin D only in connection with sunlight, but what often gets overlooked is how deeply this nutrient is tied to muscle function. Vitamin D helps your muscles contract properly, supports coordination, and influences how quickly and powerfully your muscles respond when you need them. When vitamin D levels are low, the legs are usually one of the first places you feel the difference. You might notice slower walking speed, trouble climbing stairs, difficulty rising from a chair, or just an overall sense that your legs don't have the same strength they used to. All of this is connected to how vitamin D affects muscle fibers and how they communicate with the nerves that control movement. Another major role vitamin D plays is in bone strength. Your legs carry the full weight of your body, and the bones in the hips, knees, and ankles depend heavily on vitamin D to absorb calcium and maintain density. After 60, bone loss accelerates, and low vitamin D levels can make this decline even faster. When the bones in your legs aren't getting enough vitamin D, they become weaker over time, which affects stability and increases the risk of fractures or falls. Strong muscles and strong bones work together, and vitamin D supports both sides of that equation. Without enough of it, even if you're active, your legs may not be getting the support they need to stay resilient. What's especially important to understand is that vitamin D production from sunlight declines naturally with age. The skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into vitamin D, meaning even regular outdoor exposure might not be enough to maintain healthy levels. This is why so many older adults find themselves low in vitamin D without even realizing it. You might be going for walks, gardening, or spending time outside and still not producing enough of this crucial nutrient. This decline affects not only strength, but also balance. Low vitamin D levels have been linked to an increased risk of stumbling or losing footing because the muscles and nerves in the legs aren't receiving the signals they need quickly enough. Taking vitamin D in the evening can work especially well for many people because it allows the body to process and store the nutrient during the hours when muscle repair is naturally at its highest. Your body uses sleep as its main opportunity to rebuild tissue, restore energy, and regulate hormones that influence muscle growth and bone health. When vitamin D is available during this time, it can help support the repair and strengthening process more efficiently. And because vitamin D is fat soluble, pairing it with a small snack that includes healthy fats helps your body absorb it more effectively, giving your muscles and bones exactly what they need. People often underestimate how much vitamin D influences their day-to-day mobility. When levels are brought back into a healthy range, many notice steadier steps, better balance, less wobbling, and more reliable leg strength. It can feel like your legs respond more promptly, like the connection between your brain and your muscles is clearer and more coordinated. This shift can be incredibly empowering, especially for anyone who has felt unsteady or unsure on their feet. Supporting your body with vitamin D becomes a simple yet meaningful way to help preserve independence, mobility, and confidence as you age. It works quietly in the background, strengthening the very systems that keep your legs steady and capable, allowing you to move through the world with a sense of security and strength that makes daily life easier and more enjoyable. Vitamin D becomes especially important for maintaining strong legs after the age of 60 because the body gradually loses its ability to produce enough of it from sunlight alone. Even if you spend time outside every day, your skin simply doesn't convert sunlight into vitamin D as efficiently as it used to, and this decline affects your muscles in ways many people don't immediately recognize. Vitamin D plays a key role in how your muscles contract, how well they coordinate with your nerves, and how much strength they can generate during movement. When levels are low, your legs may feel weaker, unsteady, or less responsive, and everyday tasks like climbing stairs, standing up from a chair, or walking long distances may begin to feel more difficult than they should. One of the most overlooked roles of vitamin D is how it helps your muscles maintain power and balance, which is why people with low vitamin D levels are more likely to experience falls or instability. After 60, balance and coordination naturally decline unless they're actively supported, and vitamin D becomes a core part of that support system. Another major reason vitamin D matters so much is its connection to bone health. Your leg bones form the structural foundation for everything you do, and vitamin D is essential for helping your body absorb calcium properly. Without enough vitamin D, calcium may pass through your system without being fully absorbed, leaving your bones more vulnerable to thinning and weakening. This doesn't only affect the bones themselves, but also impacts the muscles attached to them, because weaker bones force your muscles to work harder just to maintain stability. When your bones and muscles are supported at the same time, your legs operate more efficiently, making movements smoother and reducing strain on joints. This is particularly important for older adults who want to maintain independence and mobility. Taking vitamin D at night works well for many people because it aligns with the body's natural rhythm of tissue rebuilding while you sleep. As your body goes into repair mode, it uses vitamin D to support muscle recovery and bone remodeling, which can help you wake up feeling more stable and stronger. Since vitamin D is fat soluble, pairing it with a small evening snack that contains healthy fats can help your body absorb it more effectively. People often notice that once their vitamin D levels rise to a healthy range, their legs feel less tired, their steps feel more confident, and their overall endurance improves during daily activities. Low vitamin D can sometimes go unnoticed for years, but the signs often show up first in the legs through weakness, slower walking speed, difficulty with balance, or fatigue that feels out of proportion to the activity. Supporting your body with adequate vitamin D becomes a simple and powerful way to keep your legs functioning well, especially as you age and want to maintain the strength that lets you stay active and engaged in the things you enjoy. Vitamin B12 plays an essential role in supporting nerve health, and because the nerves control every movement in your legs, it becomes incredibly important after the age of 60. Many people don't realize that B12 deficiency becomes more common as they get older because the stomach gradually produces less acid. And stomach acid is required for absorbing B12 from food. This means you can be eating all the right things and still not get enough B12 into your system. When B12 levels drop, the nerves that run through your legs and feet can begin to slow down or misfire, leading to sensations like tingling, burning, numbness, or that sudden feeling that your legs might give out. These symptoms often get dismissed as just aging. But they're actually classic signs of B12 deficiency affecting the nerves. Healthy nerves are what allow your muscles to respond quickly and accurately. And without enough B12, your muscles may feel weaker, even if you're still fairly active. B12 also plays a major role in energy production at the cellular level. Every muscle contraction in your legs requires energy, and B12 helps your cells produce that energy efficiently. When your B12 levels are low, your legs can feel heavy or tired more quickly, and you may notice that activities you used to do comfortably now require more effort. Taking B12 at night works well for many people because the body uses that quiet overnight period to repair nerve tissue and restore proper signaling pathways. While you sleep, your nervous system resets and recovers from the day's activity, and having B12 available during that time helps support the regeneration process. This can lead to better balance, improved coordination and steadier legs over time. One of the overlooked signs of B12 deficiency is difficulty with balance, especially when walking or turning. This happens because the nerves that help your brain understand where your body is in space start to send weaker signals. When people begin supplementing B12 consistently, especially in the methylcobalamin form that absorbs well in older adults, many find their balance gradually improving and the strange sensory symptoms in their legs becoming less frequent. Because B12 supports both the nerves and the energy needed by the muscles, it becomes a powerful nutrient for keeping the legs strong, responsive, and stable. People who wake up feeling unsteady or notice their legs dragging during the day are often surprised at how much better they feel once their B12 levels improve. Taking B12 before bed allows the body to work with it during its natural repair cycle, giving your legs the nourishment they need to support you through daily movement as you grow older. Vitamin D plays an essential role in keeping your muscles and bones strong, and it becomes even more important as you age because your body's ability to absorb and utilize this vitamin declines over time. Most people associate vitamin D with sunlight, and while sunlight is an excellent natural source, the skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into usable vitamin D after the age of 60. Even older adults who spend time outdoors can still find themselves with levels that are too low to support optimal muscle function. This drop in vitamin D can directly affect how strong your legs feel, how steady your balance is, and even how quickly you can get up from a chair or climb a set of stairs. When vitamin D levels fall, your muscles don't contract as efficiently, which can make simple movements feel more difficult or unstable. Another important aspect of vitamin D is its connection to bone health. Strong legs aren't just about muscles, they're also about the bones that support them. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium and use it effectively to maintain bone density. Without enough vitamin D, the bones in your legs can gradually weaken, making you more prone to discomfort, fatigue, and reduced stability. This becomes especially noticeable during activities that involve weight bearing, like walking or carrying groceries. The combination of declining bone density and weaker muscle contractions can create a cycle of reduced confidence in movement, which then leads to even less activity and more stiffness. Taking vitamin D consistently can help break that cycle by giving your muscles and bones the reinforcement they need. Taking vitamin D at night can be particularly helpful for older adults because it aligns with the body's natural repair processes that occur during sleep. While you rest, your body works to rebuild tissue, strengthen muscle fibers, and support bone turnover. Providing vitamin D before bedtime ensures that your body has the resources it needs to properly carry out these processes. Many people find that taking it later in the day also reduces minor digestive discomfort that sometimes occurs when they take vitamins earlier. Since vitamin D is fat-soluble, pairing it with a light evening snack that contains healthy fats can help your body absorb it more effectively, making the nutrient more available during the overnight repair cycle. Low vitamin D levels can also affect balance and coordination, two things that become increasingly important as you age because they directly influence your ability to move safely and prevent falls. When your muscles don't receive the right signals from your nerves, or when your bones don't feel as strong as they should, your step can become hesitant. Rising vitamin D levels can help restore some of that confidence by improving muscle strength and nerve communication. Over time, consistently supporting your body with enough vitamin D can make movement smoother, steps more controlled, and daily activities feel more accessible, giving you a stronger sense of mobility and independence.